Hey, thanks for buying my templates. These might not be the exact templates that you bought, but the principles of editing on Canva are all the same, regardless of which templates that you bought. So when you click on the link, first it will ask you to start a Canva account. You can start a free account and leave it free for as long as you want to so that you can come in and edit pins and re-edit them and download them forever if you want. You don't ever have to do a paid. But Canva is the program that you will edit those on, and then you will download the images either to your phone or to your computer so that you can use those in your posts and pins and things like that. So the very first thing that I want to teach you guys is that you can come in and just edit any words. I mean, you can change what they say. You can add words. You can come in and change the font over here. And then if you don't like the changes that you made, you can back up as far as you want to on the changes that you made. So that's pretty easy. You can also change colors of things, colors of elements. So you can come in here and choose a whole nother color there. And you can change the opacity settings. So you can make them so that they're somewhat transparent or not, depending on what look you want. You can also move the elements. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you, down here will be all of the different templates that you have that you got from me. But you can come in and choose an element, any element, and move it around. You can even move the words around to different parts. You can add more words. If you come in here, you could add like a little, like your website down here, your logo, or you can delete it. You can delete a whole element if you don't want it there, or you can back up and put it back in where it was. So those are some of the different edits you can do that way. When you pull an image in, so in this one, this image that I pulled in did not cover the entire image. It was a landscape one, so I wanted to pull it in and only use it on the bottom. And you can go ahead and make them bigger or smaller. You can even do them like this and center them however you want to. You can also come over here to photos and choose other images. So if you just click them once, they'll show up like this. Or if you grab them and drag them, you can have it replace one of the images that's already on there. If you grab it and drag it to the edge, it will fill in the whole thing, and then you can delete other ones. And some of these photos you're going to notice say free down in the corner. A lot of them are free. You can upgrade to what's called a Canva Pro, and if you decide to do that, go to my website because I have a coupon for you to save money doing that. But there's a lot of images. You know, if you're paying for stock images somewhere else, it's worth it on Canva to upgrade to their Pro so that you can get all of the images that you want. Now, if you want to upload your own photos or your own videos, you can just come in here, click Upload Media, and it will pop up where you can go find what you want and pull it in. And you can do that in images and videos, and then they'll be below right here. And you can even pull in your own audio if you want. And then if you want to just use one of their stock videos, you can come in here, choose any of them you like, pull them over to the edge, and it will auto-fill in. And then you can come up, you can click on that, and it will say how long that video is. Now, obviously, you don't want a 29-second video of that. So you can shorten this down. You can crop the front off of videos. You can crop the end off. You can make them as long as you want just by clicking the video and this. Now, I wanted to show you something about how their layering works. So everything you put on here goes in layers, much like other editing software. So for example, if I came into elements, by the way, they have all kinds of cool elements that you can add to it. And let's say I added this line that goes all the way around this pin, okay? So now I want to click on this circle and change it, but I can't if it's underneath this top layer that I just added. If I come down here, then I can click on it because it's outside of this top layer. So one thing you can do when these layers are in your way of editing, you can just pull them out of the way and click on things inside. Or the other thing you can do if they are in the way and you don't want to pull them out of the way because you have them placed just right, you can go to position and send them backwards or to the very back, do whatever editing you want, and then bring them back to the front. And then when you're finished making all of the edits that you want, you can just simply go over here and say download. And if they're a video, like for example, this first one is a video, I highly suggest MP4 on the videos. And then you can say just download this one because I'm using it as a video. You say done and download, and it will pop down just like it always does. And it will usually be in your downloads folder. That's where mine go to. And if you wanted to download the still images, you can do a lot of those at once. You can do all of them at once if you want. Just come in and change the format. I prefer a JPEG. I love my quality to be high. And then you can do all 50 of them that way, or you can choose, let's say I just wanted to do 6, 7, and 8, and say done and download. And they will come down and pop up right here when they're done. Show in folder. If that doesn't happen, if you don't have that little bar at the bottom, then just go to your downloads or wherever stuff goes that gets downloaded to your computer on a regular basis. And right click and extract the files, or sometimes it'll say unzip, and then those will be available for use in that folder. And that's it. And then go to growcreatit.com. I've created a bunch of resources for people who are selling handmade products specifically, and how to really increase their income without working their little fingers to the bone. I've been doing online business for over 12 years, so I've learned some things, and I have a bunch of free resources as well as some paid courses there to help you out. So go check that out. All right. Thanks, guys.